Hi everyone. Today we'll discuss about the differentiated instruction. How we can differentiate the instruction. So for that we need first thing we need know our learners, assess the learners, adjust the assignment according to their learning, questioning strategies and curriculum, how you are going to deliver your lecture or how you are going to teach, approach, pedagogy. So according to the student, these are the things. So one is content, what the content you are teaching, and how you are going to teach, what will be the result and the learning environment. And another thing is about the student, are they ready for the learning, their interest and learning profiles. So readiness means the conceptual understanding. Some they are good with the concepts, previous classes, they're good with the algebra. Then we are going for here. We are taking the topic the calculus here, derivatives. How we can implement differentiated instruction. Then the learning space, how they learn slowly or how they take the times. Then learning preferences. Learning preferences means are they kinesthetic, are they auditory, are they this thing, three things. Then comes the motivation or the interest. How they are motivated to learn, we have to motivate them. So let's go with the four things are one by one. First, the content. Content, there are three, you have to divide the student into three types. Always you have to have the three types of the work for them. So for the beginners or the slow learners, here in the beginners, your sane students come into this category. Your sane students and your social promoted students, they all come in this category, beginners. So for them to teach them, you need the graph and you have to say the slope, what is the slope, all the thing. For intermediate learners, you have to teach that derivative rules. What are the derivatives are there? Function derivatives. And then comes the product rule, how to solve the problem using product rule, how to solve the problem using quotient rule and the chain rule. That is function of the more than two functions are there, how to do. This you have to teach. For the advanced student, you have to keep the work with the real life applications and word problems. Velocity, first derivative, acceleration, second derivative, like that. About the content. For the content, you may have so many things. You have textbook. If you are following textbook, or if you have software for the topic, big idea, other things are there. Then process, how the student learn. First content is over. Now the process, how student are going to learn. So then here we have the types of the learners. Visual learners, auditory learner, kinesthetic learner. So for visual learner, they see and learn. What they see, they think that is right only, they will learn. So for the visual learners, you have to show the graphical representation and definition of the derivatives by the limit method. Limit, using the limit, you have to show the if limit extends to a, f of x plus h minus f of x by h, this thing. Then you have to demonstrate few problems on the derivatives, basic things you have to demonstrate for the visual learners. Then comes the auditory learner. This type of the student, they prefer talking. They want to talk. When they want to solve the problem, they want to talk, how they are doing. This type of the student. So they discuss, explain to their peers, whatever you have demonstration. So you have to give some time for them to talk to the peers. They don't talk, they don't waste the time, but they are on the talks. Their discussion is academic discussion, not the journal or this thing. Then come kinesthetic learners. These learners, they do hands-on activity. In math, what can we do hands-on activity? You have to make the cards, and in the cards, you have to leave some spaces. Or you have to solve the problems and cut into the stripes. Then they will solve the problem. First step they will solve, second step they will see and they will paste it. Like that the problem is solved by drawing out the things. Like that they are learning hands-on activities. Then comes the third one is the product. Third one is the product. How they are learning, how they show their learning. How they show their learning here. How the students show the learning. Basics, that is big. Basic student, that means it includes slow learners and sane students and social promoted students. For them, they are doing the problem simple derivatives. D by dx of ax square plus bx, what is derivative of constant, by the derivative of constant, that you have to explain to them. Then the intermediate student, those who are okay student, good student in the class, average type of the student, they you have to give the word problems. They read the problem, they take what is given, what is required, they will take out and they will apply the derivative and solve. Rate of change. I like that. Then advanced student, they will be doing the chain rule. Suppose the function of a function is there, 2 functions, 3 functions for example, derivative of sine of root x. This is the function. Function of a function of a function. 3 functions are there. They are solving this type of the problems, advanced student. And strategic thinking, that means they are solving the one problem by product rule or by quotient rule. They will solve and then compare their answer. Are they doing right? Or they will apply the, suppose any other problems are there, they will apply the log and solve the problem. So these are the advanced students. This is about the 3 things. How the learning environment should be there when in your differentiated class. Learning environment means how you are making them to learn. What are the things you have provided? Making them grouping, making the group a 1, 2, 3 groups and make them to learn, or stations A, B, C, learning station A, B, C, D. Then they are going for each station, different worksheets are there. Suppose one workstation they have product rule, quotient rule, application of the law, word problem. One by one station they are doing and using graphing calculator, and they are solving the problem for the derivative. Graphing calculator, that means Texas Instrument, TI 83, 84, now 2000 has also come, so many other are also there. Whichever the school allows you to do, you are using that graphing. Then you have done your job. As a teacher, we have done our job. We have presented the content, we have presented the process, product. Learning environment also we have provided, we have done all the things. Now, how much they have learned, you have to test them, assign them, how much they have learned, whatever you have taught them, where the level of so you have to go for summative assignment or formative assignment. Exit ticket, quiz, homework giving, how they are doing you have to find. And formative assignment 1-to-1, you are asking few questions, the oral question, small quizzes, like that. After doing that, you have to decide what you have presented, your content, or the students are okay with that, or you have to reteach, or you have to do some adjustment for some topic or some questions. Then as a whole you can teach, or you wherever the group is there have problem, make one small group, slow learners, make them the things how to learn. This is the small presentation about the differentiated instructions. All the things I try to cover. Content, how to produce, how to do process, product and this, and their readiness, interest and potential, and how to assess them. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe my channel and share with your friends.